champions will be a thing that can happen, and it'll be crazy. And back again, said it before, I'll say it again. Blizz, your game is the Saints Row of your genre. Be crazy and wild with it. Be nuts. I hope this is what this will lead to. I hope this is what it will be. So that just, I guess, came across the wire today, only 10 minutes ago. So apparently that's happening now.
Interesting that shows up right around the time that Battle Right is getting popular, which is also a game about heroes in an arena.
We were just talking about that as well over the break.
Were we?
Like, Battle Right.
Battle Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so who's played Battle Right here?
Nope.
Played it.
Donkey, I'm looking at you.
I've played it. Dougie's played it. Jesse's played it.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You
I
haven't
looked it
played
up.
it?
I was like, Battle Right? What? I looked it up. I was like, oh, shit, this looks cool. So
Yeah, it's
I
apparently
love it.
super fun.
It
I
is.
just haven't touched it yet.
Absolutely. Dougie, I'd love to hear what you think about this, because it's been out for the last couple of weeks. It's gaining popularity quite rapidly.
Yeah. There's like a whole bunch of these, like arena fighters where it's just kind of like a mobile with all the bullshit cut out.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
get to the good part.
And that
this
really
one's
is what it is,
polished.
too.
It's in early access, but it feels like it's a really polished game.
Yeah, I think they've got the basics down pretty well. I am concerned that people will stop playing it because maybe there's not enough progression for them.
Yeah.
Like, it's a game about actually playing it and getting better at it rather than earning new characters and levels and shit. The levels basically mean nothing.
Yeah. And it costs money too, which it could have been free. I don't know.
I believe it's going to be free once it comes out of early access.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the plan's to go free to play, but the early access version, they're making you pay for it. But if you buy the early access version, you get all heroes in perpetuity. So when they release new champions, you're going to get those. So that's the way they're doing it. And yeah, it totally could be a free-to-play game. I think the model will work really well for it.
Yeah, I think it'll be popular.
I love the idea of arena brawl. Like, when Smite's arena mode is fantastic. Like, I love the idea of, you know what, we're not going to do that laning bullshit. It's like, your heroes fight. I think that's so much fun, and it changes the way you play, and you don't sneak around like an asshole anymore. You strategize. You're like, okay, well, where do I go in? How do I stay back? I think it's really fun, and the more games like that, the more I'm in. I love those types of games.
Well, I mean, to me, the best part of games like that are the team fights. Yeah. So if you make a game that's nothing but team fights,
there you go.
And every time you go in, you're not going in at a disadvantage. It's like, oh god, that guy's 3 levels on me, or that guy's a better item than me. Everything in that game is skill. Like, every skill is predictable. There's no RNG. They do constant damage. There's no variance there. What I like is that they put a limit on how much you can be healed as well. Healing gradually gets less effective throughout the match. So that kind of puts a hard cap. Yeah, and that if the fight goes on too long, the fucking arena just closes in on you. There's this black void that appears that gets smaller and smaller. They are very much set on this game is going to finish in a set amount of time, whether you like it or not. You're not going to be hanging around for ages. And that, I think that's maybe the main reason I stopped playing Dota and League. That I just, when you go into a game of that, you're committing for a long fucking time.
Yeah,
I think it seems like there are a few companies that are taking game types that tend to go on a little long and trying to figure out how to shorten them. This game, and also when we were at, I was going to say PAX, when we were at TwitchCon, Shardbound was finally like shown to the public, and that's
everyone and their mother's been playing that by the looks of it. There were a lot of people streaming it.
Yeah, it's the new game by the Dawn Gate guys, and they've been trying to figure out, because they're making like a tactics game, and they're trying to figure out like, how do we make it so that each match is generally around 15 minutes, and it's, like, sometimes that's a little bit difficult, but the game's really fun.
And that was the promise with most of the Blizzard games that have come out recently was this going to be a short game. And in patching it, they've made it so the games are longer but fairer. But people are just like, I didn't want longer. I wanted my 15-minute game. And so, that's one of the reasons why I'm like, well, I'm out. I can't do this right now.
That's why I don't play competitive in Overwatch. I'm just like, the cool thing about this is that if I have a shitty team, I'm stuck with them for maybe a maximum of 10 minutes. And that's cool, then I can get out of there. But in competitive, it's like, right, well, this could be upwards of 50 minutes sometimes. Like
An hour for one match is too long. And too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Now
really
we're with,
is.
Torbjorn and Tick.
Ugh. I think whoever designed Torbjorn just hates fun.
Damn.
They really did design the least enjoyable turret-based defense character I've ever seen in a game like that. Ever.
Somewhere Jeff Kaplan just has a single tier. It's just like...
Hi. Hey. 21st. Six, I think. Looks like it. Probably talk to you. Does not look safe. We're how high up and there's no guardrail? Plonk, plonk, plonk. Yeah, the deployment. Didn't do well enough to gain a level. You stupid fucking Met, fuck off. Do I have any that are good at move? Yes. These are search boys, but apart from Degraver, they're not actually that good at search. Hi? That was weird. Any more? Just two. Alright, into the desserts.
There we go. On target.
Oh yeah, this was a spinny one. Do-do-do. Edge.
Hardly a fight.
Is it going to be anything that just insta-kills us? No, it's one of these again.
Don't move!
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We don't need to heal yet.
On target.
More to the point, you can't heal yet. Do-do-boo-do-do-do. You are going to... There's a vaccine program.
Go!
On target.
Go!
Here goes.
Not doing much damage, is it?
Don't move!
There.
Goodbye. These are quite nasty. They could actually kill her. We got really fucking close. Bollocks.
Hey.
You might actually die.
Go!
Really? Fuck's sake, again! Never mind, she's definitely gonna die.
Professor, I failed you.
Don't move! that! Hey!
Here goes. Please.
Yeah, she needed that. She needs another one, really. He definitely needs another one now.
Hardly a fight. Unbelievable!
Please.
That did nothing. Did slightly less nothing. X needs it.
Please.
Hmm.
Go!
Yay!
Follow after me! Hardly a fight.
Yeah, I didn't think that was enough.
Eat this! Go! Follow after me!
That's one down.
Please.
Wait! Don't move!
Really? Cinnamon's gone berserk.
Wait!
But it didn't matter.
I did it!
What level is Cinnamon now? 20. Oh. Well, this hasn't happened for a bit. Guess I'm gonna run it through the Descratchinator one more time. I will see you in a couple of minutes then.
He's too emotionally attached to his game, man. It's, to be honest, boring as shit. Everything about him is dull. Even his gun is dull. Babysitting his turret is dull. His ultimate is be dull faster. It's such a horribly designed character in my eyes. There's a lot of things you can do with turret-based characters, and that is the worst one, in my opinion.
Is Torbjorn ever used competitively? Really?
No.
Nobody
Not
uses
really.
him.
No.
No.
You'll get yelled at if you pick him.
Yeah. I didn't see him in, I don't think he was played at all in the Overwatch finals. There was a couple of heroes that weren't actually. I don't think Symmetra was played. D.Va was not played. That was the biggest surprise, that D.Va wasn't played at all. The thing is that Reinhardt is apparently just an auto pick. You have to have him.
Yep.
And Zarya appears to be an auto pick as well. I know a couple of games they tried to use Roadhog, and I think they lost as a result, so they just went back to Reinhardt Zarya again and again and again.
Reinhardt Zarya is a destructive comp right now, but it's one of those things that's super easily predictable. So you're just like, all right, how do we compensate for this shit?
Word.
I think I just love the idea of games that are just get to the chase, like cut to the chase. You're here to fight heroes versus heroes. That's what this is. And you know, if Here's the Storm actually has that now, it might be worth taking a look at. We'll see when that actually comes back out, but I'm excited for it. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
it's a solid game. I think the question is how they're going to keep people playing it. So Bloodline Champions was their previous game, and they had a lot of issues with player retention there, although there were definitely a lot of other issues that kind of contributed to it not working well. But with this, is just getting really good at a character going to be enough for some people? Because, I mean, to me, Battle Right plays more like a fighting game than anything else. You know, it's got a lot of the same ideas that fighting games and like things like Smash Brothers have. And nobody needed progression in any of that shit. Just getting good at a character is good enough.
For the characters, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need. But some people have the idea that you don't. They want more progression, and the game doesn't have a lot of that right now.
I think the problem is you need a friend to play it with too. It's not a lot of fun to play it with like a random dude, because you do need a lot of teamwork.
It can be tricky. I don't have too many problems with playing 2s in pubs, but 3s, no. Absolutely not. No. You need to coordinate, and you're not going to get that with a public group.
Yeah.
So you're right, that could definitely cause some problems. Thankfully, because they don't have leveling or any shit like that, that at least means that if you just want someone to jump in with you, you're not going to have a disadvantage. Their shit is just ready to go. It's like, oh, I don't have the right rune set. Oh, I haven't,
Yeah,
or
I
anything
don't
like
get.
that.
I don't understand why they never got rid of that with League. Like, if you want to bring in somebody to play with you, it's like, oh, you're level 1. You can't play with me at all. You're worthless.
It's
You don't do
incredible
damage.
how they compounded both the fact that that's a pretty hard game to learn, and it takes a while to learn, with you are also numerically shitter than everybody else. It's not enough just to be shitter with skill. No. You are shitter numerically, because we just felt the need to piss on you from on high. It's a shit system. It's not even fun to use. It's like the old WoW talent tree. Was anyone excited about 1% to damage for this ability? No, they fucking weren't. Is anyone excited by 0.027 whatever the fuck to all these little things? No. They just look up the build on a website, they slot in the runes they've got, assuming they even have them. If they don't, they're suboptimal. So enjoy that. There's no creativity with it. It's a fucking waste of time. It's a giant sink for the in-game currency on purpose, so you've got to pay real money for the champions and shit. I don't think Riot likes the system. Didn't they come out and publicly admit that it was terrible? Why don't you just get rid of it? Just get rid of it and refund people part of the currency they paid for them, and then they can buy a few extra champions and they'll keep playing your game, right? How's that a bad thing? Surely. I don't know. Anyway, Battle Ride's come along quite nicely. It's a lot of fun to play. It's worth a shot. Like, if you want a game that's just skill and no bullshit, that's what Battle Ride is.
Can I switch up game?
No, you're not allowed. We're going to talk about the same game for the next
only
hour.
MOBAs.
Despite only like 2 of the people here having actually played it. No, you can totally switch up. What you got?
Okay. Yesterday, Stardew Valley 1.1 came out, which was like a huge patch that changed a bunch of stuff. So I played that. It's very fun. There are 5 different farms that you can start with now that are laid out differently and have different aspects to them. So there's the original, just like basic farm. There's a river farm so that you can actually fish on your farm, which you can't do in the normal game. There's a hilltop farm that makes it so that if you want to focus on like being a blacksmith or doing lots of things with minerals, then you can just like do that on your property easier. The one that I went for is I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a farm where monsters spawn. So it's like a warrior farm, but
Sounds like a terrible place to start a farm, really.
It's great. So I made myself green, and we decided that I'm a witch who lives on a farm where monsters spawn. I was talking with Ken about it, though, because he did the exact same thing yesterday, because we both wanted to play it. And we agree completely, not enough monsters spawn on this farm. Like, you would think to yourself, man, I'm only going to choose the monster farm if I'm ready to, like, be equal amounts fighting off monsters and also trying to keep my farm running, right? In the 16 in-game days that I played this yesterday, we saw, what was it, chat? Like 1 bat and 2 zombies the whole time. And if I needed to, I could just run away and go in my house. And that's all that I needed to do. Like, they won't, at least as far as I can tell, they don't upset anything about your farm. Like, they don't ruin your stuff. And I'm kind of like, I'm sort of disappointed. Yeah. I'm like, I'm kind of, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong and I just haven't seen it happen yet, but as far as I can tell, like they don't affect your crops, they don't really change anything. They're just monsters that exist and you can fight them to get monster loot if you want. So there's that. The biggest thing that people are really excited about is there's 2 new marriageable options. There's Shane, who's the really sad friendless alcoholic who gives you lots of great recipes in the game. And then
Okay.
there's Emily, who's the girl that works at the blue-haired girl who works at the saloon and talks about sewing all the time. I
Didn't they
decided
also enable divorce? That's actually
yes,
a
you
thing
can,
now.
You can now get a divorce, which I think is
Wonderful.
interesting.
What a feature. I
I
wish
know.
divorce was included in all of the patches for games
Well,
that we play.
what I'm wondering is if they did that so that the people who are playing the game and don't want to start over, like have worked really hard on their farm, but want to potentially take advantage of the new marriageable people,
Take
Are
advantage
like-
of them, yes.
yeah, are like, okay, well, I'm gonna divorce this person and then go for one of the new people that I wasn't able to go for before. You know, there's like a wizard who lives on one of the farms.
Be real, man.
This is
That's
not how
too real.
marriage is supposed to work. You're not supposed to
That's how
trade
Stardew
someone in for a
Valley
better
marriage
model.
works.
That's too real.
It is a bit, yeah.
Wow.
So yes, there's that. You can get divorced in the game. They've changed. They've just sort of fixed some bugs. They've balanced some stuff out. I think it's cranberries. Everybody keeps saying like rip cranberries because cranberries used to be worth a lot more than they are now. So when you sell cranberries, they aren't worth nearly as much.
The
So rip
cranberry market's
cranberries.
crashed. It's all
Yeah,
due
the
to the
cranberry
uncertainty of
market
the
is,
presidential
like,
election.
Just doing some of this. But this is also the first time that I've taken a dive into the mods. There's some really cool mods for that game as well. Things that are actually super useful. Like if you're like me and you basically just had Stardew Valley up and then the wiki up so that when you needed to give a gift to somebody, you could just like search for their name and find out what gifts they like. There are mods that make it so that you can go to the calendar in town and just hover over people on the calendar when it's going to be their birthday, and it'll be like, it's going to be their birthday. These are the things they like. And I was like, holy shit. Oh my God, my life has changed. So there's a lot of really, really cool stuff in that game. I downloaded a mod to really up the witch factor. I downloaded a mod to make it so that my horse is just a broom and to make it so that my house is purple and, you know, just stuff like
Which
that.
There's some tame ass mods.
Yes, they're great. You can also, you know, turn everybody into animals if you want to bang animals. So there's that. If you're looking for look, Donkey wasn't satisfied. He wasn't satisfied with the mods I was talking about, so I decided to give him one from last
Finally.
week so that we could all like sit in the same zone. The one that I have not taken full advantage of yet is you can color code your chests. So if you want to like make a bunch of chests and be like, okay, well the green ones are where I keep all my plant material, and the yellow ones where I keep all my flowers and stuff like that, you can do that now. There's like all kinds of different colors. You can color code your chests.
Wow.
It's good shit. And the biggest one for people who have already been playing this game and are like, fuck, my farm looks like shit, but I can't move any of the buildings. You can move buildings now. So that's pretty awesome. There's like the patch notes go on forever. Like I'm just touching on the big ones, but there's a lot of stuff that's changed in that game. It's very fun. And there are also fuckloads of mods at this point. So if you've been thinking about getting back into Stardew Valley, now is the time. Now's the time.
If you want to play a totally different game,
Mhm.
something on the opposite end of that spectrum, the last few days I've been playing a game called Aragami.
How
It
the
is
fuck do you spell that?
Aragami. Aragami.
All right.
I think it just either came out yesterday or today, but I had an early copy. It's a game I played at E3 that I really, really liked. If you loved Tenchu back in the day, this can be your jam. This can be
Oh,
like,
it's the stealth game, yes.
yeah, this can be your fucking jam. It is super stealth. It is, it's super indie also. So if you like the stealth aspects of, say, Dishonored, which is coming out very soon, imagine like an indie version of that. It is all about.
What do you mean by India exactly? Because that seems like a synonym for shittier and
No, less polished. Is that a better word?
sure.
Like it's less polished than that. it still plays fine and is a lot of fun. Your whole point is to use the shadows to your advantage, and guards in this game, the bad guys have the power of light. So they're actively trying to, like, their swords are light. They're trying to shine lights on you, and it will just fuck your ass up. So you need to use the shadows to sneak around between walls, to hover above them, to strike at them, all in the process of trying to escape this area and help this girl out. It's a ton of fun, but it's a slow-paced, very, like, you need to think about what you're going to do, because you can't really fight the guards. You can assassinate them, but an active, like, confrontation, you're effed. Because once one sees you, he's going to shout, and then everyone's going to come for you. Unless you can get out of there and be like, into the shadows, you're really screwed. So it's all about being very stealthy and taking your time, and then unleashing awesome abilities like a shadow dragon comes up and pulls a dude into nothing, which is fucking awesome.
Hello again. That's already wrong. By like 10 minutes. Oh, I did a deployment. Oh, I guess we're doing that again. our searches aren't very good for search, are they? I was expecting, like, you know, the desert in Ocarina of Time. You got a hook shot to the next bit, but if you go the wrong way, you basically get lost. That's what I was expecting, but it's actually a very small area, and if you just keep... I mean, we are in the bottom left-hand corner. Keep going up and to the right. That way? There isn't a "you are here" mark or whatever. Oh, there's 4 of the bastards. I want cinnamon. And you are going to slap a puppy.
Here goes.
You slapped a puppy.
Take that. Don't move.
And the puppy slapped back. You can't heal yet, so whatever. You can slap another puppy.
Don't move.
X has gone berserk. Hey. Cinnamon's gone berserk.
On target.
First time we get to actually attack a 0. Plus, so Cinnamon now actually has the weapon energy needed to do some healing. We got 7.
Don't move. Follow after me. Hardly a fight.
There it is, you can see it. Somehow I saw it through the tower. More puppies.
Don't move! Back! Here we go! Final strike!
What weapon is she using?
Please.
You can do a charge attack. You can stab a cunt.
Follow after me! Hardly a fight.
Had a feeling. I don't know why it's happening suddenly again. I mean, it obviously wasn't perfect before. You tell by how long the loading times are, but we had a good few streams without any issues. Anyway, back to this descratchinating. See you in a couple of minutes.
I love games like this. I'm a huge fan of just like patient assassination of
Sneak
dudes.
around, stealth games.
Round, yeah. So
I don't have the patience for them, to be honest.
It's been my jam. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's very specific to like if you liked, like I said, Tenchu, or if you're into like let's say you're playing Deus Ex right now, but you're like, I like doing it without killing people. This is the kind of game that you would love.
Except all of the abilities seem to be murder, from what I've seen
Well,
from the trailer.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
So maybe not. You don't like it doing it without killing people, because there seems to
You
be
don't
quite
like
a lot
being
of killing
caught.
people.
You don't like being caught is, I think, a better. You like to get through the levels without being seen, but you can like take people out. It's that kind of game.
All
You're
right,
an awesome
okay.
badass, but no one knows you're not some badass because that's how much of a badass you are. That kind of thing.
I like the aesthetic of it.
Yeah,
Really nice
I think
looking.
it's super fun to look at. But yeah, I think the biggest thing I could say is unpolished is probably a better word for it because there are moments when you're just like, yeah, I feel like it either it looks a little jank at some parts, or like the way it's put, like when you're crawling around, you suddenly are like clipping through like a wall and that kind of shit. It's just that's what I meant by like indie.
All right, okay. I can deal with that. That makes sense. We don't have enough stealth games at the moment.
Yeah, so I was thrilled that it came out. I'm a huge fan of those. Also,
I wasn't paying attention. I was fighting with Krendor about whether or not Animal Crossing is a garbage game.
I don't
Here's
think
the
Animal
thing.
Crossing is a game at all.
yeah, I'm a TV.
Glad we're all on the same page.
It's a chore, is what it is.
Right? They make you feel, but you like. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. There's no point in talking about Animal Crossing again. Nope.
No, I feel like every couple of months we come back to Animal Crossing and say like we all hate it, so why do we keep bringing it up? Like,
I got a used Animal Crossing on GameCube, and it was like, I guess it hasn't been played for like 7 years, 10 years.
Oh, you've got to
They
turn
were-
it back on and see what happens.
They were mad.
Yeah, they
Dystopia.
get
The
so
villages
mad
are
when you
mad.
don't when you're not around.
Like, it's been 10 years, man. What's going on?
Where'd you go? So the chat is like, it's a digital guilt trip. I'm like, yeah, kind of is. It's like, just think about all of those Nintendogs that you haven't paid attention to for years.
Oh, they're
Think
dead.
about them.
Oh, they've died.
My
They're
Tamagotchis,
definitely
super
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
They're all
I
gone.
keep wondering if those are still in a shoebox somewhere in my old house. My
The
like
Tamagotchis.
my Digi-Doggy and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh,
could,
you,
like,
do you
take
have the
them in.
fake Tamagotchi? You didn't have the real one?
My first one was a Digi-Dog. And yeah, it was like a weird little square pink one and I loved it. But it died. Good story, everybody.
Yeah.
A game today. A game. Come with
Who
the
else?
good stuff.
Who else has got something they've been playing? There's a throw it
Um,
in the ring there.
I've also
Look.
been playing Tuber Simulator.
Oh, fuck off.
Here's real talk. I played that game for exactly 6 minutes before I deleted it from my iPhone. Sorry, Felix. I just couldn't do it.
I got as far as the first you can spend bucks to accelerate this and stopped playing.
I got to the hey, if you want to watch a commercial, we'll give you 25 more bucks, and I was like, and delete. I can't do.
I think the model is actually really fair.
I'm sure it's fair. It's just
Because like the only thing that you can
Not for
spend
me.
real money on is like customizing stuff.
Well, no,
everything-
you can also build it. You can use it to accelerate the building of things. Like,
No,
yes, that
can you?
that
Wait.
happens within the first few minutes of the tutorial. It's like, oh, you want this faster? Pay bucks.
Yeah.
That's
If
that
that's true.
happens. Yeah, and I hate any game that's built around that is deliberately built to piss you the fuck off to the point
Oh,
where
yeah,
you just
you
want to pay
can.
money for it.
I've never noticed that before. I have yet to spend a single dollar on this game.
it's one of those things where you have to have a tolerance for this type of game, and it's just like you were saying. Sometimes there are games you just don't like. This be one of those. I was just like,
Games
I love
with
it
timers
because
can
I
fuck
can make
off.
my room look like a shithole. Oh yeah, I buy a thing for my room and then I put the phone away. And then when I come back, it's like, you got a new thing for your room, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I do.
I just can't get in it. I'm sorry. It seems like everyone on Twitter's like, check out my awesome fucking space. I'm like, this is my job already.
Everybody's rooms are too clean. It's like not real. And it upsets me. I made sure there are pizza boxes in my room. There's all kinds of shit. I put a gravestone in there because that's where my self-esteem went.
Ego Raptor's room is just cats and cat shit. As far
I
as
know.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just mobile games, man. God, I'm willing to pay a great deal more to have a game with no ads and shit than games that are just like every 5 minutes, yo, hey, if you want to spend money, you can make this go faster. It's like, what if
Well,
I
it gives you an option to just use your views to play that pug game and make things go faster. Like that's the way that it
True.
like is reminding you of is like, if you want to play this little pug game with your views, you can. So that's why I've never noticed that you can do it with money, because you can just play the pug game.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm trying to think
I can't do it.
of a
Josh.
game that has those timers in it that are directly related to gameplay. Because people point out, oh, Clash Royale, you can accelerate opening chests. Yeah, but the game never stops you playing at any point to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a thing that happens in the background. That games that are based on timers, where it's like, you got to wait 8 hours for this to finish, or 12 hours for this to finish. Like, no.
But you can play a pug game.
But do I want to play the pug game?
If you don't, then just fucking delete it, man.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play the pug game.
It was super deleted.
Yeah, so there you go.
Easily
See,
deleted.
we're all being true to ourselves, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not, you know, I was curious about it. So I've been curious about those, hey, esports team simulator or YouTuber simulator. It's like, I've done those. I'm really curious as to how that works.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you don't want to do those. When I played Esports Simulator, I realized the things that were happening are things that would not. I was like, why was I banned from this game when I did everything? Like, I didn't do anything. It's like, you got angry. No, I wasn't. Like, the randomization and like the algorithms and shit, you're like, this is not a real life thing that happens. And like, if you're in that world, you're just like, nope.
Here's what I want to know
simulation.
about Tuber Simulator. Like, is it an actual game? Like, do you make any real decisions that have actual impact? Can you play it better or worse?
You can name your videos.
Shit. All right. Well,
Great. So it's a clicker. It's a fucking clicker. It requires no actual skill to play. No decisions matter
No.
whatsoever.
Absolutely not.
Then it's not a game.
It's a room
a
customization
waste of
game,
time.
and I'm into that. That's all I want.
I play The Sims. Surely that's
There-
better at that.
Can you play the full-on Sims on your phone?
No. There's some
Then,
mobile version
John,
of it.
you're letting me down right now. You're suggesting things that cannot happen
You see,
on my phone.
I don't leave the house, so why would I need to play shit on my phone? I have access
my
to
question.
real computers.
Why leave the house and then only play things? Like, you leave, like, what's the point?
If
Just
I'm
stay
going to
at
leave
home.
the house, I'm going to do something
just
that's
stare
not
at your
playing a
phone.
shitty game on my phone, right?
What's the point? Why
That's
even do
what I'm
that?
saying. I buy a fucking thing for my room and then I put it down because that's how long it takes to take a shit, guys. And then I move on with my life.
That's not a game, though.
That's fine.
It's a
Taste.
waste
I
of
guess
time.
it comes down to tastes.
Yeah, no. He's apparently signed a multi-game deal with one of the developers of Goat Simulator, which makes perfectly logical sense, considering.
As long as it's him with the same framework as the goat, in literally just Goat Simulator, I'd play that. Where his tongue just like latches onto things. I want that game. Cute Simulator.
Pewd Simulator.
No.
And he just walks around. It's the exact same game. Exact same game. No difference. He jiggles everywhere. Walks on 4 legs. It'd be amazing. That's what I want.
That's
And
horrific.
that's his real life.
I'd play the shit out of that game.
Oh dear. No, I was hoping he would develop a mobile game that isn't shit, because I feel like those that have a perspective of a gamer could probably develop a mobile game that's actually a game, but apparently not. It's like, we complain about mobile games being terrible all the time, and then when someone sort of from the group of people that we work with goes to make one, they make the same shitty game. It's like, no,
Here's the thing.
these are all terrible, and you know that.
We may be on here like it's shit, but I feel like the Dodger clan is right in the fact this thing like has more people using it now than any other mobile game. So, you know,
Well, I mean, it
The
doesn't.
first game that he made was a platformer. Like
Yeah,
a really
that was an
responsive
actual game.
platformer.
Yeah, the Legend of the Brofist or whatever was an actual game.
Mhm.
It's a terrible name for one, but it is a game. This just seems
Brand
like a time waster.
recognition, TB.
Yes, quite.
that's
Oh dear. Has anyone played a real video game this week? Other than that? No real video games?
I mean, a lot of Warcraft, but I'm a fucking dork, so don't judge
Played the
me.
new Forza.
I've heard that doesn't run very well. How does
I
that...
played it on the Xbox.
Oh, that probably gets around that. Yeah.
So you need Windows 10 to play it otherwise.
You
So
do.
that's-
Yeah.
I can't.
I never really got into Forza as a series. Like, what's the attraction of that?
Well, Forza, like the real Forzas, I think are like they're kind of like a racing sim.
Hmm.
Not super realistic. Like Gran Turismo, I think is supposed to be the most realistic. But this new Forza is kind of like an arcade. It's like meets halfway between arcade and sim racing. And you're like driving off road, and you'll like have a race in an airport. All this crazy shit. It's really fun.
Yeah, I never quite got into those. I like the idea of... I like games where you're able to drive real cars and then just wreck them completely.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do that?
Well, let's just say it's like a sub series. It's called Forza Horizon. So I mean, these ones are like kind of crazy, over the top.
Oh, I might be into that then. Yeah.
But that's still like it's not like Burnout. It's not super arcadey. There's still some kind of weight and realism to it.
Right. Okay. Maybe I'd enjoy that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I just want a new Blur game. I want Forza Blur. I want to
I
play
remember
with
that.
real cars, but I want weapons, basically.
I remember that Blur game.
Blur was so good. You could do it was we played it at LANs because it had a 20-player multiplayer, which was an utter clusterfuck, and you could play it on LAN mode. It was
Jesus.
so good. Oh, it was just brilliant. That game was like Wipeout with wheels. Is what that is. I missed that game. That game deserved to do way better than it did. It's an excellent game.
I remember I hated it for some reason. For whatever
Well-
reason, I just hated that game when it came out. I was
Evidently, a lot of people did because it didn't do very well.
I haven't played it since then though.
No, I don't think there's a community to play it anymore. I'd just love to see a new
Doubt it.
a new version of it. Didn't that killed that developer, didn't it? That was their last game.
Who made that?
Oh god, it was what the hell is the name of them? Because it was the guys that made Metropolis Street Racer and Project Gotham, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
And I think that was the game that killed them.
That
Oh,
sucks.
Bizarre Creations. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Bizarre Creations. They made Project Gotham. They made Geometry Wars.
Oh,
That
man.
actually was not their last game. Their last game was James Bond 007 Bloodstone. That was.
Should we try this again? Bum bum bum. Oh, I've got to do the deployment again. What I think I'll do is I'll do the deployment, then I'll save, and then I'll try the mission. Want search. These are very. Look, there it is. You can see it. You can see it from the opening area. Loading time's still taking a while. The system's doing its best. Read from a very bad disk.
Sorry, but I did warn you. Here goes.
Don't move!
It's
Hardly a fight.
fuck's sake.
Take that! Yeah! Critical! Take that! Hey! Kaboom! Take that!
We're not getting a million miles away from being able to take it. Great, another one of the cunts.
Don't move! Critical! Take that!
It struggled to load a fucking shot then. That bodes well, doesn't it?
Hey! Don't move! Critical! Weak! Yes, I did it!
Can't go any further west, so let's try going east.
Here it goes! Weak! Here we go! Final strike!
It can't load the final strike. It can't load final strike. There we go. Amazing that it counted that loading time in my time to actually activate the final strike.
Ooh. I lost. This can't be. Thanks a lot. Eat this. This can't be.
Except she needs 2 turns to get enough weapon energy to heal anyone. And X does not have 2 turns.
On target.
Maybe X does have 2 turns.
Please.
Take that! This can't be. Thanks a lot. Eat this.
Please.
Take that.
Okay, she hit herself for 1 damage. 1, you can do it. You can load this.
Take that.
There we go.
Please.
Only 4.
Here goes. Yay.
You're right, I should probably thanks. That was a Met. All right. For fuck's sake, this cunt again. Just after I got X to basically full health.
Take that. I'm tough enough. Here goes! Critical!
So I'm gonna call it a night for now. I know I managed to do absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna find someone for us to drop you off onto, and I will hope back tomorrow. Do some grinding and some literal. I shall see.